This collective has really been working on gratitude. They have been working on being more grateful. They have been working on being in a more grateful mindset. They've been doing gratitude journaling. This collective, a lot of you have been doing like more gratitude journaling. You've been working on raising your vibration. This collective has. I'm told short and sweet this message will be. Okay. Short and sweet. I've combined two decks here, hence my issue shuffling at the moment that I was told to combine. I love both of these decks. I've been using these decks, rotating them throughout readings for months now. What's really interesting is that one of these decks deals with the energy of water, which is fluid, and one of these decks is land, which is not fluid. Land is very stubborn. It's slow moving. Water is faster moving, right? And water, in the correct circumstances, can erode away land, right? And I don't know, I was just told to say that, so I think there might be a message in there for someone here in this collective. Okay, all right. The sirens, use your voice, expression, freedom. Yeah, opening your throat chakra is going to be really important coming up with this collective. Some of you need to voice your gratitude. Those of you who are doing gratitude work, some of you need to voice that gratitude, and you need to put it, if you're not already doing like a journal, like a gratitude journal, some of you would really benefit from doing some sort of gratitude journal, maybe even like a gratitude based meditation would be really beneficial for this collective as well. Yeah, Bounties, relationships coming together, generously giving. I'm hearing money coming in. As you raise your vibration, if you're working on some sort of skill, then you're going to have money coming in. What's really funny is I was just talking about gratitude, and then I get this card up which says see the beauty, and then at the bottom it says gratitude. The sacred is everywhere. A lot about gratitude, a lot about being grateful for your circumstances, a lot about being grateful for where you are, a lot about acknowledging where you are. Okay, some of you might also be working with the sacred feminine. Okay, some of you might also be working on women's empowerment. Okay, this card's giving me women's empowerment, sacred feminine type vibes. Turning into or trying to become the archetypal warrior woman. Okay, might resonate with many of you within this collective. Okay. I just heard you can't be fully in gratitude when you're in a place of hurt. So some of you, I'm hearing betrayed. Like I'm hearing some of you have been betrayed. Some of you have been like I'm hearing like two-timing, no good, like backstabber. Yeah, that's what they're showing me. Backstabber, betrayed, backstabbing. And you're trying to be grateful when you have this hurt that you haven't worked through. When you have this anger that you haven't worked through. And so there's going to be this conflict. Okay, they're showing me like this, and it's like rubbing, right? There's going to be this conflict occurring when you have that. Deal with the hurt and express gratitude. Okay, there's nothing wrong with expressing gratitude, but if you're trying to raise your vibration and you haven't dealt with the hurt, your vibrations are not going to be raised at all, right? Because once you go on with your day, once you go to work or you go to school, or once you sit with that client, and you are now not, okay, I'm going to take that. And now you're not in that healing state. all of the sudden now you aren't going to be focused on that gratitude energy. You're not going to be in that higher vibration. You're going to be focused on that hurt, because our subconscious naturally gravitates towards that negativity. Our subconscious naturally gravitates towards that hurt on like a subconscious level. So we're going to my dog just came in. I don't know if you can hear her. But your brain naturally gravitates towards the hurt, towards the anger, towards the negativity, right? We tend to remember those things more. So healing that is going to then allow you to sit in this vibration of gratitude, positivity, and manifestation a lot easier. So really interesting is I had these two cards fall out. And these two cards really are mirrors of one another. They're both from different decks. This one's from the Healing Waters deck, and this one's from the Sacred Stones deck. But when you look at the two images, okay, my camera might not show them. They're really very similar, okay? This one's called the Cave, Retreat, Time Out, Self-Care, Slow Down. And this one's called the Pearl, Alchemy, the Reward at the End, From Grit to Grace. Both of them involve a person on their own in a secluded area away from everything. Both of them involve going inward. Both of them involve healing. Both of them involve reconnecting. This one's reconnecting to land. This one's reconnecting to the water. Okay. Both of them involve time away. There's this message of separation. There's this message of, instead of surrounding yourself with people so that you are not thinking about the negative, because you have been conditioned by other people within the New Age and or spiritual community that thinking about the negative is going to manifest negative within your life, which is absolute horse. Okay, let me tell you that right now. You need to acknowledge the negative, or what is perceived as negative, and you need to acknowledge those emotions in order to allow yourself to heal from them, to move through them, so that you can bring in more positivity. So there's a sense of separating yourself. I'm hearing social media detox for a lot of you. A lot of you need to separate yourself. I'm being told get rid of TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but apparently someone needs to hear that they need to get rid of TikTok and go inward. Do the work inward. Stop trying to bypass the hard work by going out and, being with other people all the time. Even in this one, this Bounces, there's someone else there, right? This one, it's just you. Just you in this space. Okay, it's just you within that. In the space of being alone, you can alchemize your situation. Okay, you can change it. You can take the hurt, the pain, the trauma, and you can turn it into something healing for other people. Hearing bottom of the deck. I was just talking about healing, and the bottom of the deck's healing stones. Tenderness, care, gentleness, nourishment. A lot of you need to meditate. I'm also getting like labyrinth vibes with that card, and also a little bit with this card as well. Like meditation labyrinth, going through a meditation labyrinth for a lot of you. A lot of this is about healing. A lot of this is about, there's nothing wrong with being grateful, but it's one piece of the puzzle. And you can't just have gratitude. Yeah. Throat chakra as well. Hold on one sec. Some of you need to speak up more. Right at the beginning, use your voice, right? Throat chakra blockages. You guys aren't speaking up enough. Okay. I'm being told that there's a level of toxic positivity here, right? We talk a lot about negativity and the impact that can have, but no one talks a lot about toxic positivity, right? Trying to always be up and happy and cheerful all the time, and how that's still just as negative as being negative at the end of the day. It's unrealistic for someone, for any human being, to always be happy and chipper all the time. right? To never speak out against anything. You end up repressing a lot of emotions. You end up repressing a lot of energy within your body. And in time, that can manifest itself in a physical manner. And there's this message here of enough is enough. You know, start speaking up. Be authentic. Be true to yourself. Say, hey, I'm hurt. Say, this bothered me. Say, I don't feel comfortable in this situation, and here's why. Speak up for yourself. Set those boundaries. It's not just about doing the good parts of spiritual work. You have to do the dirty work as well. You're not always going to, there's a huge energy of people pleasing at this collective. You're not always going to be able to please everyone. In fact, that is one of the most unrealistic expectations you can possibly have in yourself, is that you're going to please everyone. You're absolutely not. There's no way that you can please everyone. The most amazing people like Mother Teresa did not please everyone. There are people who don't like Mother Teresa that exist in this world. You're going to never, no matter how good or how great or how accepting or open you claim you are, there's still going to be people who don't like you. So instead of being walked all over, stand up for yourself. You can't bring in blessings and the love and the money and the career that you want if you're just going to allow yourself to be a doormat. It's impossible. No one in this world can truly stand for nothing. It's immoral, it's unethical, and it's weak. And whoever told you that that was the spiritual thing was full of shit. Whoever told you that that was going to make you stronger was full of shit. That's not the reality. Some of you are going to be closed off to this message. I'm hearing you're going to be closed down. You're going to be shut off from the message here, because it's easier to stay in the toxic positive mindset, because that's what you've been conditioned, and that's the propaganda that you have bought into, is that spirituality is all about love, light, peace, and happiness. And while that's a portion of it, you cannot get into love, light, peace, and happiness without going through the dirty shit to start off with. That's it. Leave it there. All right. And I will. So on that note, I wish you all the best on your healing journey. Continue practicing gratitude by all means. I'm not saying don't do that. And work through the healing that needs to be done as well. And once you start doing that, you're going to see a lot of stuff shift in your life. I'll see you next time. Bye.